Hey guys, last night at 1:21 a.m. my husband and I went to bed and we heard a knock on our door. I'm talking about a plain knock on the door. And we were like, who could be here at this hour at night? So my husband gets up to check it out. Dogs are barking, right? He goes to open up the front door. No one was there. Looks out the back door, nobody's there. Walked outside, looked, nobody was there. He said, well, the person's probably by our back window. Well, I looked and I said, nobody's there. He goes, well, that was weird. I said, actually, I believe that it was a sign stating how close we are, that Jesus is there even at our doors. And so after that, we ended up going to bed. Well, um, I was led into the meeting, and the meeting is means unpunished, and it also means the first man. And unpunished, we know that this world is unpunished, and we are waiting on that moment for Jesus to come back before he can punish this world. Well, I was also led Psalms 21, and Psalms 21, says, I will lift my eyes up to the hill. Where does my hope come from? My hope comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. Okay, and I believe that that is a sign of encouragement for all of us. And I just got off the phone with a 1 hour and 21 minute conversation with John Boucher, Watchman for That Great Day. And, we were talking about, the dates, the timing and stuff. And I believe that God gave us a actual window for the rapture timing. And I believe when Trump said just that anywhere from 2, 3, 4 months for the peace deal to occur. I believe that this is our window. And it does state in Habakkuk 2:3 that the vision is yet for an appointed time. And the vision, and the vision of peace is yet for an appointed time. And the appointed time would be around this time. Though it tarry, wait for it. It surely will come, and it shall not lie. It will not tarry, okay? And we've been discovering, him and I, was talking, and that it is that peace plan. That is it. That is what we are literally waiting on. And November 11th, there was talk, because I've read articles and I can't find them. Maybe they took it off. I don't know. But November 5th was supposed to be another meeting with Trump. But it ends up being November 11th is a meeting with Putin and Trump. And guess what it's for? Okay, they're meeting in France, and I believe that it is for this peace thing. And it is also the 100th year anniversary since World War I ended. Now, 100 is very significant, okay, because of the jubilees and the, man living and the timing of, the floods and things of that nature. So I believe that this is how close we are. And if we're off a month, if we are, the tabernacles would begin the 24th, 7 days later through the 31st. And then 11 days from there is the meeting. And 11 we know means judgment. And it's also Veterans Day. And it's also my sister's birthday. And it's like, it's crazy. Like, we are right here. And I believe November 29th ends that, because it would begin the 71st year. And we only get 70 years, as God has spoken, before his judgment comes. So we're here. I mean, stay encouraged. Jesus is coming, and we can't tell you guys enough just to get out and witness and warn people. And I mean, that doesn't mean every single person you pass by, you got to grab them by the shoulder. Hey, did you know Jesus is coming? Be like, hey, let me punch you in the face for touching me. No, we're talking about, like, when you get that opportunity and you get that feeling in you, say it. And God says that he is going to give us the words to be able to speak in those times. And I believe that is so. There's many people that say, I don't know how to witness, or I don't know how to talk about Christ. But start with fire, like I'll say. You start talking about with friends, and then you start talking about their interests, and then you start talking about like something with the color red, or something they're really, really interested in. And then you start with their the end with E, which is eternity. FIRE. Try witnessing that way. That's how I learned. That's how my dad taught me, and it breaks the ice for a lot of people, instead of going straight into it and making them feel uncomfortable. God's not uncomfortable, but those who are not familiar with God, it is uncomfortable for them. Also, I have one prayer request, and a friend of mine's husband has cancer, and I guess he's in a coma or whatever. He's really, I don't really think he's going to make it. I'm not wanting to pray so much as to heal him, as for her strength. Her name is Ruth, and her husband's name's Walter. And it's a sad situation, from the storm, it smashed their car, like she can't catch a break. And she is a woman of God. He strayed really far away from God, and she come over here and talked to me and even told me she thinks that what he's going through is a test of Christ, and he's had dreams and stuff of meeting the Lord. So she, as strong as she is, I just want to continue lifting her up for strength, and her children, that which he leaves behind, even though they are adults. I know they're not ready to see the change, but we also know that it's going to happen. He's not looking too good. So just lift her up for encouragement, her and the family, and that if it be his time, that he go peaceably. So thank you all for listening, and I'm over and out.